On this Wellness Wednesday, we all know romantic relationships. They go through a lot of ups and downs, but it takes work, as you know. But it also takes a commitment and willingness to adapt and just change with your partner. So with Valentine's Day now just 2 days away, we wanted to help you with a relationship reset. So joining me now is therapist Julianna Lyddon of Connect with Julianna. This is always so great. We can never have enough, resets and tips on how to make our relationships better.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So first up, you say ask why.
So with all of my couples at the end of session, because sometimes it can be tumultuous.
Yes.
I always bring it back to, well, why did you fall in love? What do you love about that person?
Yeah.
So I think it's so important with Valentine's coming up that you ask each other that and remind each other, because we get so busy. You know how it is.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just all on the back burner and we become roommates.
I know. And
so
when you have kids, it's just all over the place. Your schedules just get so crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
so
normal.
go back to the very beginning.
Yeah.
I'll see if my husband remembers why.
Yeah.
Next up, you say identify strengths and weaknesses.
Yes, now this one goes a little bit beneath the surface.
Yeah.
So when you have time, it doesn't mean it has to be done on Valentine's Day, but each of you take a piece of paper and write down what your strengths and weaknesses are and what you think your partner's strengths and weaknesses are.
Oh.
And then swap and have a really nice conversation. Now do this when you're in a good place.
I was going to say that.
Don't be like, I'm doing my strengths and weaknesses.
Right. Don't do it mad.
That's right.
Yeah,
you want to do it when you're in a calm place and you set aside some time and you really start to kind of navigate that and look at it and pay attention.
I always feel like too when, if something's bugging me.
Yeah.
You never want to dive in at that moment, right? You want to do it in a calm place.
That's right. That's right.
Let it simmer. And then
easier said than done, right?
I know.
Because that's what fights are all about.
Exactly.
You can't wait and you get in there. It happens.
Yes, but that calm place of writing strengths and weaknesses, you're just kind of
being candid.
Right, exactly. It takes a lot.
It does.
Yeah, lots of vulnerability.
Yes.
Too. Okay, you say reset goals. What are we talking about here?
So I want you to do it with your partner. Make up goals for the two of you. Do we need to work on our communication? Do we want to set something as fun as a wonderful trip together? Do we need to spend more quality time together? So really having those conversations about what can make your relationship stronger, but don't just forget about it, because it's like those, New Year's resolutions.
Exactly.
And then it's over here somewhere.
Right.
So make sure you make them and then revisit them. Almost calendar it, I call it, Put it down. We're going to talk about this in a month, and we're going to see where we are. Are we staying on task?
That calendar is so
it's
key.
everything.
Yeah, it's almost like, okay, let's make that date night.
Yes.
Okay, now it's in stone.
In there.
Yes. It's on the even if it's on the digital calendar. Yes, exactly.
Right.
Okay, this one I like. Check the thermostat on intimacy.
Yes. So
and we don't mean just physical.
Right. But I could have a couple in front of me and separate them, and one person would say, "Oh, I think it's great and we're doing well." And the other is like, "Oh man,
yeah, it's like 30 degrees."
Yeah, right, there's not nearly enough. So having that conversation, getting that, coming together, getting that balance.
Right.
What do you need more of? You would be really surprised, because again, life gets in the way. Sometimes I even tell my couples to schedule it, and I know some people laugh at me, but I'm telling you,
I've heard that before, though.
It does work.
Busy schedules.
When you're so busy. Maybe morning is better for you, or lunchtime you can do some fun stuff, or whatever it is. Finding that time and working it out.
Yeah, exactly.
It takes work.
It does. Okay, this one takes a lot of work.
Okay.
A lot of people are not ready for this, but you say I'm sorry. That's hard.
It is the two most difficult words in our language.
100%, yes.
And you know what? When we really say it with authenticity and we mean it, it creates healing. It's this invisible way to heal.
Right.
And it feels so good. It's palpable.
Yeah.
But so often we get I said, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, you guys.
You didn't mean it.
I'm like, no,
Right,
listen, now let's try this
right.
again. Because when you really hold that accountability for yourself, you're making such magic happen with the partnership.
It's so true.
Practice it.
Yeah, it's so hard to get there to say those two words, but then the after effect, it just opens the door. And then everything comes out so much more, easier.
It does.
Yeah.
You can heal so much. That's how you repair.
I know.
That's a whole nother segment.
Exactly. I was going to say, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's
Enjoy
Day.
time with your hubby.
You too.
All right. Thank you.